Have you ever longed for something with every fiber of your being, that your heart ached for it? In my case, it was finding true love after 50. Hi, I'm Carol Westmore, and if I can tell you a song, I know he's out there somewhere, then you'll know that that was an actual song that I played with longing in my heart after I found myself divorced after 50. So if you're 40 or 50 and wondering if love is possible and to start over in midlife attracting love, you're in the right place because I did it. I've written a book that can help you do it. But let's just backtrack to my story. There I was. I'd been traumatized by a fire, I'd lost my dog. My divorce came through after 25 years. We split up, and I didn't have money or really a place to call home. So while I was renting, and basically, if you read my book, You Can Break Free Fast, you saw that you will know that I got down on my knees and begged to be shown the way forward in my life, to find something that would make my heart sing, maybe helping other people, but also making a good living. And I had to put it into the back burner to find true love. As difficult as it was coming from a parental home where my parents slept in separate bedrooms and were really poles apart. And then having had a 25-year marriage, which was what I call like oil and water, the chances of repeating those patterns were high unless something could happen to interrupt the pattern. So it's not just about meeting and falling in love. But I'll tell you my story because it's so magical. After I began the only way I knew to meet people, which was online dating, I had no luck after about 5 or 6 years, but I had a lot of theory and a lot of experience, especially combining the skills that I had learned in my coaching, my new coaching healing life, as a journey and EFT practitioner, using EFT and matrix reimprinting and the law of attraction as taught by Abraham Hicks. They were the poles on which I built my life at that time. And I was really experimenting on myself. Could it be that if you focus on what you want, if you do a vision board, if you write a script, could it be that you can create something new? But what I also knew is that I'd been trying to do that even before then, all my life. I'd been scripting in my journals, hundreds and thousands of pages. I knew there was something, an obstacle within me that no therapy up to that point had been able to clear. And through the EFT and the matrix reimprinting, and through the work that I began to do on myself and others, I actually realized a way, a successful way to clear the past, to bring down the defenses around my heart and be open to true love. But after 6 years, when I hadn't actually met the love of my life, I decided, you know what? I've got other things to do. I want to write books. I want to travel the world. I want to explore more. And if a man, not having a man in my life is going to never happen, I have to accept that. So I wrote my first book on online dating and my experiences, the highs and the lows, and also the processes I used to see each date as a mirror of my own beliefs and values. How they were treating me is how I was treating myself. And if you take away nothing more from this video than this key fact, then you will be a winner. You will be on your way to finding true love. So let me switch now to the fact that when I did meet Nick, he was in the Middle East and we met across the world. I was in Cape Town, South Africa. He was from the Isle of Wight, but working as a project manager in the oil and gas industry. And he had been widowed for 10 years and never dated. His friends at work in the oil industry said, Nick, you've got to find someone to love because you're going to be retiring soon. Do you want to be on your own for the rest of your life? And he said, well, no, not really. And but he wanted to travel, and so as I did. So we actually didn't meet on a dating site. We met when I had decided I was okay without a man, and when I was going to travel the world. So I put myself on the travel site. I put up my profile. I said I'd written a book on online dating, but that I wanted to travel more than date now. And he found me there. We connected. We began to email and talk on the phone. And for 9 months, that's how it was. From March of that year until we finally met, and I came over to England and we met actually in Wales. We were apart. We were just getting to know each other, heart to heart, but online. Eventually, when we met, we knew this was something very, very important, and I knew he was the one that I had been searching for in that song. I know you're out there somewhere. And let me just read you the words here. And if you wake up wandering in the darkness, I'll be there. My arms will close around you and protect you with the truth. I know you're out there somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. I know you're out there somewhere and you can hear my voice. And I would play that song. I really did. And over, and I would just send out the heart waves to the man that I really longed to meet and marry and share a life of happiness. Happiness I'd never really known. And so it came to pass. We were married in South Africa in 2007, and we have literally um, manifested, for me, it's manifested everything I had written on my vision boards and in my scripts, and all the obstacles that I cleared to being without love just dissolved. And we live in the most beautiful way right now, between our homes in Cape Town, where I come from, and the Isle of Wight. We split our time between the two places. So in my next video, I think it's going to be a chance to share with you the 10 top tips for anyone of any age, actually, but particularly my heart goes out to women of 40 or 50 plus who long to find love like I did. And the joy of finding someone you truly love is something I wish for every one of you watching this video. I invite you to take a look inside my online dating book on Kindle. And finally, if you would like to hop on Skype with me for a free consultation, an Attract Your Soulmate and True Love online consultation, you are welcome.